Hi guys, today's a story time. Welcome to my office. This is my favorite place in the house. This is where I work most of the time when I'm taking calls or what have you. It is quite beautiful, quite peaceful. I've befriended chipmunks, befriended hummingbirds, chickadees, father cardinals. Did you know the fathers take care of the babies for a year? Yeah, I've done that. Anyway, today is story time, okay? And this is just as much a message to myself as it is to all of you, okay? And I'm using myself as an example so you understand. I have a friend who wishes to help people advance in their wealth and that kind of thing, and endeavors in her search to build her own wealth. She tends to help others come up. It's how you do it, so I understand. But twice now, my kindness has been taken advantage of, where I gave money and then I never heard about it again, or it disappeared. The second time I gave money, something was wrong with the app, it was the wrong place or whatever, but never once was I asked, you know, can I give it back to you or anything. The third time, I was simply told, here's our next greatest and biggest thing. It's simply, I don't know, $300-400 or whatever. And to be honest with you, I spend $300 or $400 wiping my ass, so it's not the amount, okay? It's not the amount. It's the fact that there was no follow through. There was very little, and then the friendship remains, don't get me wrong, but there was no follow through. And this is the same type of people who are then wondering why people don't follow them. It's the lack of consistency. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love this person. But ask yourself this. If you were me, the next time they said, oh, that'll be $386, that's all it is, it's nothing. Knowing that I know it's nothing is one thing, okay? But the previous examples were no good to me. Those were literally holes where I put my money in and they just threw it out the window, okay? So without that lack of consistency to me, I owe you no consistency back. And so this is a call to those of you who run your own business, okay? This is a call to all of you that run your own business. Be consistent with your customers so that you have consistency in your business. You want consistent supporters? Be consistent with them. Have their back. Realize, not everybody's in a position to just give away money. Not everybody's in that position yet. And these things that we're doing, you guys, you literally have to remember that consistency with others is what you will receive in your business. So please do that. That doesn't mean that I don't love anyone less, but just mind you, if you're wondering why there's this lack of consistency, you have to ask yourself, where was I inconsistent with others? Where am I being inconsistent with others? This is a talk on business because you have to understand that the square of life and the abundance and the everything that comes with your life, right? All of it is aligned, but everything is a reflection of you. So let me give you an example. When you don't stand up for yourself in love, you will be forced to stand up for yourself in business, in friendships, in everything. You will consistently see how you are being forced by the universe to speak up and give voice for you. Okay? So it's almost as if I was consistent in my love life, then I'd automatically be consistent in all other things. A business is no different. A lot of people, the reason they turned to network marketing was because, you see, as a network marketer, you're beginning from the ground up and you're building yourself to build others. So the mirror principle that applies in love Applies in business, applies with customers, applies in this consistency. You must be this way with others. Most people, they turn to me. You know, I am consistent about the way I am. I am very, very consistent about this. I do not change my nature. You know, do I snap every once in a while? Sure. Sure. That's who I am, right? But it's only because I am certain that if you understand this one thing, you can have it all. Be what you want to receive in business, in love, in all of your life. And this ends the struggles. If you are looking to grow a business, if you're looking to grow loyalty, if you are looking to grow faithfulness and grow a team that's willing to work as hard as you do, you must be consistent first with yourself. And that self includes all others. So, it's a brief little talk, I know, but I promise you when I say the mirror of source applies across the board, it does. That's what in love and love reflected means. This love doesn't have to be romantic. Many of you think that's what I focus on. No, the love is across the board. It's across the board in life, in love, in finances. Your complete abundance is dependent on how consistent you are with yourself. The relationships that you deal with and the consistency that you have entails being consistent with yourself. I never change my response. In these user groups, when you guys are asking, how do I get them to commit? I always say, commit to yourself. Why are you enabling something less? The relationship is with you. Yes? And such is business as well. If I want consistency of customers, I must be consistent in my service, in my level of service. I must not forget those people that are ride or die, willing to back me up, because these are your horses, and if you ignore them, you are literally like that meme. Have you seen that meme? Where there are billions of ladders and they're all laying on the floor. And you're trying to figure out how to climb over the wall, and it has never once occurred to you to pick up that ladder and lay it across and climb up, because they're laying perpendicular, right? Or another way of saying it is like, sorry about the plane, you guys, I am outside. Hang on. It's almost gone. Again, my point being is it's a mirror. You are the source of. Everything points inward, and the ownership is belonging to you. You can have anything. Anything. Okay? If you can find it within yourself to be that thing. You want loyalty? Be loyal. You want love? Be loving. You want friendships? Be friendly. Be the source of what you are receiving so you can understand what those words mean from experience. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm trying to do is give you the answer. Most of us get lost in the outer world because we fall for that golden egg, because that golden egg is so exciting when we find it, right? And I understand that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you're the golden goose, and until you become aware that you are the source of your world, you will not understand the shadows for what they are, to be a reflection of you, yes? And so since you don't understand that, you're going to seek those things outside of you, when the answer is not to change the world, it's to change yourself. It's to change yourself. So anytime you find yourself struggling in your business, I want you to ask yourself, how consistent have you been with those people that ride or die for you? Anytime you find inconsistencies in relationships, how often have you compromised yourself in order to achieve gaining them? Because I promise you, the more you do this, since you are the source reflection, you're actually walking away from yourself, the one thing you must not lose. You'll notice that the more you try to please them, the less pleasing it is to yourself, and the more you lose yourself. And so it feels very lonely by design. By design, because sooner or later, you're going to realize you are what you seek. You are the answer. And anytime you get stuck, turn around, look at the mirror, and say, what is it telling me? Without judgment. And then say, where have I done this? Because now you will understand how to fix it, because you will know to do the opposite action. All right? Okay, you guys. Think on what I'm saying. I'm not calling anyone out. I don't love anyone any less. But if you're wondering why I don't come out of my pocket just so easily, that's why. That's why. I have an unlimited amount of money. I honestly do. Okay? I have an unlimited amount of money. Money is not the issue. But what I'm looking for is people like me. So if you want my loyalty, I'm looking for that consistency of character. Not me per se, but that consistency of character that I trust. Because there's loyal in business and loyal in faith. And those are the people I want to partner with. Not half-ass. Not half-ass. Because you find yourself overgiving in these situations. And everyone knows what it's like when we're trying to overdo and overcompensate for the things that these others are not doing. But in truth, if you realize it is you who is not doing it, and that's why these people show you that, you will change the direction of your life, your business, your prosperity, and everything else. But the unlimited money comes from God. I draw upon that at will without even trying. I know how to use the laws. I actually give away money and watch it multiply out of thin air to people that could never give it back, because I know the law, which means I can print money out of thin air. Do you understand that? That's why money means nothing to me. It is nothing. It's made out of nothing. It's the consciousness and the value that I give to it, and yet I can still print it out of thin air. I'm not the kind of person that you don't want to be loyal to. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. Okay? I quit my job 2 years ago. I have not gone back. I do not intend to, because I can print money out of thin air. Do you understand what kind of wealth that is? Okay? Okay. So we're clear. It's not about money. It's about how consistent you are with me. And that's going to be the truth with everyone in your world. If you want a successful business, be that first in yourself. Treat others the way you wish to be treated. If you do not wish for others to drop the ball on you, do not drop the ball on them. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's why we turn to network marketing. Because we develop ourselves, and we learn through coaches that the business actually mirrors you, and that in the development of self, you develop others. And you see how it works, and your success is guaranteed, but you're developing yourself. So you must be what you want to receive in all areas. Not just love, but in your business, in your personal life, in everything. That's how you will see in Love is Love Reflected. I promise you this. All right, you guys. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy my office as much as I do. All these flowers and gorgeousness. I don't have it for very long, but I'm going to milk it until October. So here we are. And then the fireplace comes out. Love you guys.